Hi everyone, I am doing chapter 10, problem 13 from the second Wiley homework. I explained in my discussion board notes why I may be repeating this problem and why I'm doing my presentation this week instead of a different week. So the problem that we've been given is to construct a partial balance sheet focusing on the liabilities. We need to look at all of these accounts that we've been given, and we need to figure out if they are current liabilities or if they are long-term liabilities. One note that I want to make is we have two notes payable accounts. We have one that's due in May, and we have another one that's due in 2019. So the current date in our problem is December 31st, 2017. And so the premise of a current liability is anything that's going to be paid within 1 year. If it's expected to be paid longer than 1 year, even if it's 1.5 years or 1 year and 3 months, it's going to be a long-term liability. So that's why we have two notes payable accounts here. I have already sorted all the accounts out into current liabilities or long-term liabilities, and I've also put these in the order that Wiley wants these sorted into. So we've got notes payable, accounts payable, unearned revenue, unearned rent revenue, and interest payable, FICA, which is all the salary and wages, taxes, and other things that need to be taken out. And then we have income tax and sales tax. All of these are going to be paid in the next year, so they would be current liabilities. And then we also have bonds payable. With that, we have discounts for bonds payable, and we have notes payable, which is due in 2019. So we would arrange these into a balance sheet. So what I've done here is I've taken all of the accounts and their values from this list. I've put them in the same order, and I've just put them in balance sheet format. So I've got my current liabilities label here, and then we are going to add all of our total current liabilities. I'm going to use the sum function to do this. And now we want to find our long-term liabilities. So what we want is we want to get our net bonds payable. I don't know if that's a word or if I just made that up. But we take our face value minus our discount. That's going to give us, instead of 1,800,000, we have 1,718,000. We next need to find our total long-term liabilities. So we'll add our notes payable that's due in 2019 and our bonds payable. That gives us 1,878,000. And we want our total liabilities now. So we'll take our current liabilities plus our long-term liabilities, which gives us 2,818,000. That's how you make a partial balance sheet with long-term and current liabilities. If you have any questions, type them up in my discussion board box. Thanks.